I'm likely to get blackballed because I don't do apologies. Nigga, I'm an oddity. Fuck your company policy. I've been around the world and can't name a nigga that's stopping me. A certified commodity, still embracing its sovereignty. Prophecies unfulfilled, unapologetically real, undermining the simple minded, epitomizing no chill. Re-emphasizing this will that I'm going out on my shield. To this day, I'm the same nigga. Feel nigga for real. This is episode 14. Fly Free Speaks. We back with another one. I'm a day late, but not a dollar short. But we got to talk about this shit. Ti, King Ti, King Ti, King and Ti. I had an episode a few episodes back about Tut Tarantino. You might have heard of Tut Tarantino. Tut Tarantino is Michael Irvin's son who got his ass on camera and made a fool out of his dad by acting like he was a street nigga, for lack of a better word or term or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, Tut Tarantino and King T.I.'s son are in the same vein. You know, they have this what do they call this shit? Sir, is it like survive? It's like a form of survivor's remorse. It's like a form of that. Like, you know what I mean? Like these niggas wish they were broke. And just like they wish they were broke niggas. They wish they were born into poverty. It's the fucking saddest thing you can ever see. But like I said a few episodes back, we got this thing in our community where we feel like if we grew up, you know, affluently, then we ain't real, or we ain't, you know, we ain't whatever these niggas who don't matter want us to be, you know what I mean? Or need us to be or whatever. But I fucking digress, man. So yeah, it was high time that T.I. put his foot in this nigga ass, you know, because we're seeing too much of it, man. And I spoke about it as well. I said, yo, if more fathers were on these motherfuckers the way they needed to be, we wouldn't have, you know, this many instances of niggas acting out like and trying to be something they not. Like, ironically, like this shit is in the same within the same month or two, you know what I mean, from the last incident. But it's just crazy, man. Like, I know everybody saw the video by now. The nigga, like, you know, it started over that. Ironically, it started over, you know, them saying, look, you ain't never really had to be out here and struggle and have to fend for yourself and make a way for yourself or a family or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? And this nigga's sitting there trying to convince his parents, out of all people, the two people that know you the best out of anybody. You know what I mean? They fucking raised you, and you trying to prove points to them. Like, that shit may work outside of family circles, but my nigga, if you talking to your mom, like, who really, really know you and know how you came up and know your history, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like this, you're wasting your fucking breath. That's not an argument you're gonna win. Um, your dad, you know what I mean? Like, we know your dad's story. This nigga's a fucking hip hop superstar. Like, it's Ti. Like, we knew about Ti before you was born, nigga. Like, kind of, right? What year Ti came? Yeah, like Ti was Ti before you was king, nigga. Like, before you even thought about being king. But it's just crazy, man. Like, I just will never understand the mentality of niggas, man. Like, I say this shit time and time again, bro. Like, we so fucking lost as a people, bro. Like, the nigga now waking up roaches on your face is crazy. Like, that nigga Ti said, you ever woke up with a roach on your face? Now, I used to live with roaches, you know what I mean? But I ain't never woke up with a roach on my face. Like, we had roaches for sure. Like, we definitely had roaches, but I ain't never woke up with one of them motherfuckers on my face. I would have lost my goddamn mind. Like, y'all must be on like a whole different level of poverty. Like, I ain't reached that. You know what I mean? Like, niggas had meals and whatnot, but like, you know, roaches and mice was kind of part of the house. They was part of the fam. You know what I mean? But waking up with a roach on your face is crazy. So I ain't never experienced that, but yeah, like, I just don't understand the need for, like, it is like almost like the nigga was like, yo, he wanted to say, yeah, I woke up with a roach on my face, but he just couldn't. You know what I mean? Like, we saw the crib on VH1 or whatever network that shit aired on with the Family Hustle. Like, nigga, Yeah, like you wasn't living like that. Talking about you wanted to go to grandma's house and all this shit. Like you was making choices, my man. Like this was not something you had to do at all. Like so, stop the cap. We're not doing that. Like so, but yeah, man. And you notice none of Ti's other kids act this way. It's always that one. You know what I mean? Hopefully, I don't have that one. Cause yo, we might be having a whole nother conversation. Like if me and this nigga on TV, like and he try to like embarrass me like that. Like we might be having a whole nother conversation. Like I ain't about to just yoke this nigga up and hold him and talk about you can't do nothing with me. Like I might like literally. Never mind. We ain't we ain't putting nothing on film for the people to come get me. But yeah, like my son better not ever try no shit like that in public, especially like you're not even about to get that shit off in private. So if you do it in public, I would hate to see how I would react. You know what I mean? So that's that. But yeah, man, it's the need to be tough, bro. Like there has to be some kind of like documentary done on this shit at some point. Like, because we've seen this shit so many times, bro, to the point where it's like, yo, it has to be addressed on a bigger scale. So it's crazy, man. But where's Damani and what's the other one? The Messiah. Where they at? What they got to say about this? Like, I want to see them get interviewed and speak their truth, man, about how they came up and what they think of their brother acting out. Or I want to see what the kids got to say, because they're not kids no more. These is grown men now. So like I really want to like see their perspective on this shit. Like even the daughters, you know what I mean? I think that'd be an interesting thing if somebody caught up with them and got that interview or whatever. That'd be pretty cool. Cause King out here lost, man. Like this nigga out here going crazy on Waffle House employees and shit, and just raising all type of hell that don't even need to be raised, bro. Like you're in a very fortunate position, man. Like you don't even have to, nigga. You can literally do anything, bro. Like you can start whatever business. You can like your dad can fund some shit to get you started. Now I'm not saying live off his dime, but you could put your own work in, and I'm pretty sure he'll help you along the way if it makes sense. You know what I mean, business wise or whatever. But like these niggas always think they got to be like this tough guy rapper nigga, like. Where the fuck is that? Where is that getting anybody? You know what I mean? Like it's just it don't make no sense. Like you in your bag for the wrong reasons, bro. Like come on, man. Like just be yourself. There's nothing wrong with being you. You know, I encourage all the kids. Like my kids, I hope we never had this problem. Like I said, yeah. Like I'm not willing to deal with that shit, man. Like it's just kind of crazy. But yeah. I just everybody else was talking about it. I had to dive into it, man. Pause. Um, it's just crazy to me how niggas really are, man, in real life. Like you hear about this shit, but like to see it live in color is kind of crazy. Hmm. But what else I wanted to say about this situation, man? It's like, bro, we don't think you're making yourself look softer than what we probably would think you really are, if that makes sense. Like you acting out is not helping your case; it's actually hurting you. Like we looking at you like you super fake. Like you could have just been, trying to low key be the tough nigga, but you bringing it to your parents in a public setting is like kind of crazy, bro. Like you really look stupid out here. Ti said it in the video. You're embarrassing yourself, and he definitely was, bro. Like that shit is not a good look for nobody. Like you would hate to see when this nigga actually have kids, and boy, that shit could turn into a fucking disaster, man. You know what I mean? But what do I know, man? I'm just fly free CT. I'm just a rapper. You know what I mean? I'm just like I ain't like Ti because that nigga done had a boatload of success that I ain't have yet. But yeah, like yeah, man, like these niggas gotta tighten up. These niggas really gotta tighten up, bro. That's all there is to it. Like I hate to see it, man. I hate to I love to see the part with like, the father taking control of the situation and shit. You know what I mean? But just hate to see the kids like feel like they have to be this. You know what I mean? And I saw a clip earlier with T.I., and so a lot of people were saying, like, you know, if T.I. would have got to him younger, then he wouldn't be like this. But yeah, I saw a clip and I posted it on my IG. Yeah, I posted on my IG about this nigga. He was getting on him like he was younger. T.I. getting on his ass, and you just got a whole bunch of women standing in the way, babying him and coddling him, and you know that type of shit, bro. Like sometimes y'all always say a boy needs his father. You got to step out the way and let that man father his child, man. You know what I mean? Like that shit is important. You know, we like to say it's important, but when it's time to start, you know, showing and proving, motherfuckers want to interfere and get in the way. So let the man be a man and raise the boy up to be a man. Then you end up with a situation like now with a nigga 19, 20 years old and he's a fucking boy still mentally. You know what I mean? Because y'all didn't let the father lend him that knowledge in that time. You know what I mean? To be a man. So it's just sad, bro. You know what I mean? Hopefully the little nigga get his mind right because keep on this path, bro. Ain't nobody gonna be able to save him from himself. You know what I mean? And by from himself, I mean like when he get out here with motherfuckers who really don't give a fuck about none of that T.I. fame, none of that shit, then they gonna see what's up. They gonna see what's up with him. So you know what I mean? Like I just I want to see. I don't want to see nobody get fucked up, man. So anyway, I had to talk about this situation. Like I said, I'm a little late, but you know, it's fuck it, man. We here now. Anyway, this has been Fly Free Speaks episode 14. Y'all keep it locked with me. Like, share, subscribe. I will be back with another Fly Free Speaks. Man, my lady, me, we gonna do another one for sure coming up real soon. I know a lot of people enjoyed that and they've been telling me they want to see more of that. So, you know, we're gonna bring that to you and we gonna keep rocking, man. Sports shit. You know, my Memphis Grizzlies look real trash right now. Still ain't nothing really changed. Giants, you know, two games in a row we won. Tommy DeVito. Yeah, so Fly Free Sports, all that shit back, man. Me and Ben will be back with the NBA talk, basketball talk. We back rocking and rolling. Yeah, like, share, subscribe. Like I said, it's your man Fly Free CT, and we signing off this bitch, nigga. Yeah.